Okay, it's where did my Fugi go? Okay, it's trying its best to load right now. Let me get rid of this one. And this should be fine. I'm still lighting up. Perfect. I don't know if I introduced myself this time when I started streaming. I feel like I was kind of impatient to get Zhao. Anyway, it's me, King Evelyn. I got Zhao, and I paid for the subscription for this, and then straight up didn't touch it, so I'm just kind of wasting days, honestly. Who are you? King Evelyn? You know. You know me. Last time I played this, I made it to like a new area, so let's go explore around there, pick up some quests. I don't know how long I'll play this, but you know, a bit, maybe. Do I play this with controller or with keyboard? I think I play this one with controller. Hold on. I should, like, write a list of the games I play and just write controller or keyboard next to it. Because the amount of times I have to ask that question is a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I also don't like that my little chat bubble is at the top there, but whatever. Not much I can do about that. I guess it's just a good thing my name is King Evelyn and my photo is also King Evelyn. Okay. Where is the select button? If it's not this one. Button pad. Select. That's not select. Recommendations list. Duties available. Okay. Not a material girl? That kind of goes hard. Are you the one that has not a material girl? You're not. I'll accept your quest anyway. 7 hells! Some bastard kern has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled in, prompting the damn thing to drop the eggs it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lad had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about these kern. Would you mind heading over to the matron's leaf and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The ratmen nest in her neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy XIV. Are you not a material girl? Haha, yes. You there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. That kid is... oh my god. Why am I standing so uncomfortably close? A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly, and please, for the love of Null, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. Yeah, okay. Let me get rid of this. It's in my way. How do I jump? I can jump, right? There we go. Yep. Just getting used to things again. I'm gonna pick up every quest and then... I guess I'm doing the quest. What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know so? Wait a minute. That Ul'dan merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with the proper care and attention. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I've information that might interest you. Rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelveswood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the mirror planks where the ferry to the lavender beds is, perhaps you'll find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Keitha? The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. What's that about, Miss Keitha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? If you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like I... that is, Miss Keitha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that? Okay. Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? Ugh, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. To think of the amount of gil I have wasted on this fruitless venture. Now cease your mewling. I promised you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. Yeah. Hmm. Hello, Toriyuki. Procure fence building materials. Okay. In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fight will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Do I not already have that? The trick to chocobo breeding is not, as some assume, to slavishly adhere to an established set of procedures. No, one's main concern should be to maintain a safe and happy environment for the birds. Good for the birds. Look what we have here! A new letter has arrived just for you, Kupo. Ha, yes. Oops. Okay. Guys, I could just wear Cloud's outfit from Advent Children if I wanted to. How am I liking Final Fantasy XIV? So far so good. I haven't done much. I suppose I've gotten to the second area of Gridania. Oh, those gloves look way better. But they're worse. But they look better. Playing for 8 years. That's long. So my goal is to be able to find a way to travel out of Gridania. I have another friend that started at the same time as me, and we were gonna play together, but it turned out that I started here, and he started in the desert area. Also, I started like a month ago and I took a very long break and now I have to remember everything. If I progress the main story, I'll be prompted to leave the hometown. So it's gonna take a little bit, is what I'm hearing. From the start to the leaving. Okay. I haven't been doing only main story. I've been kind of just picking up every quest that I see. And wandering about aimlessly a little. On foot. Yeah, I'd probably rather not go on foot, huh? World is massive. 20-minute run. Jeez. You're here on Keitha's behalf? Hmm? I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say. And there were 4 of the creatures? The Kikern are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kikern scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Okay. West. Ooh. This is nice. Little tree to run up. A little halfway through to leaving. Okay. Well, that's good then. Level 30, and I am level 13. Well, it's probably not for me then. Oh, I can't jump it. Okay, good to know. Everything here seems a bit strong, doesn't it? Right, fall damage, right. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Would come, but it says it's congested. Oh. Well, normally it doesn't take terribly long to join in when it's congested. What color is their hair? You know what color their hair is, X. We've already gone through with the color picker to prove that it's green. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kikern will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. Ugly. Ugly. Prioritize homeworld character logins. Ah, I see. Rosalind needs an adventurer to destroy dynamite eggs. Your willingness to assist the residents of the Twelveswood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as a wood whaler include inspecting the matron's leaf for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task, until the other day when I discovered several clutches of dynamite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beasts when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy the eggs. Okay. Eggs. Ooh, so close. So close. So close. Another quest up there. Oh. And where might the other one be? Up the giant tree trunk bridge. I'm also supposed to get dynamite web, which I assume I just get from killing them. Yeah, okay. A level up. I definitely like the atmosphere of this game. So far, at least. My favorite Final Fantasy game is 13 Lightning Returns. And I really like the Wildlands. And so far, this is pretty similar. Okay, I've gotten a bit turned around. Surely it shouldn't be hard to see a giant tree trunk bridge. Yeah, I kind of see the pings at the edge of the map, but I'm not the best at, like, actually knowing which one I'm looking for. Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty. But to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Blue trumpets from the root of the nearby Heaven's Pillar. Ho there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the root of the Heaven's Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn root and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dire mites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. Oh, I see them. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny-tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can travel the Central Shroud since the Calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not, perhaps, the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heaven's pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest's people. I am rather fond of the notion myself. Those are both ugly. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosalind down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. All I'm doing is delivering messages. They see me as their errand boy. A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Keycurn thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Have you found something? Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roasting oil? But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. I have found nothing? What do you mean you've found nothing? Ugh, ugly. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the Shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Thank you for following, Toriyuki. Finally, make sure Eilgard sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Eilgard may have to personally put an end to it. I am just a little errand boy. Okay, can I get up there? Fuck. Okay. I swear I can get up there. There we go. Ah, you have returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I requested? Yep. Yes, yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Aye, well, Gridania is, in actual fact, my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction, and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. Bone bracelets. Copper ear cuffs. I'll take these. You can now accept the next class job quest. These quests offer opportunities not only to earn guild items and gear, but also new class job-specific actions. Okay, interesting. Elmar? You don't look like you're here for training. A shadowy figure. Understood, I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. You have business with me, adventurer. Roslyn is right to be cautious. For this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Aelgar in the stables past the Aetheryte. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's leaf. You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true. but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Ugh, every time I finish a quest with someone, they have a new quest for me. Elgar would like to impose upon the kindness of an adventurer. You're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamned road. In those words. Okay. I'm like stuck with this guy. You hear the beating of wings. Oh no. I'm dropping frames, huh? A northern vulture? 2? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could admit that last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Ilgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beasts. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Ugly. Yeah, damn, my connection, like, sucks. I'm looking at the stream separately, and the latency is kind of crazy insane. Wow, why is it acting up like that? I may be forced to end soon if this doesn't even itself out. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but even me talking to NPCs is like, I'll click them and then I have to wait for it to decide to let me talk to them. Okay, Discord has evened out. My Steam appears to have caught up. Now it's just OBS. I think I have latency, but I think the stream is probably as fine as it's gonna be. So maybe I'll just try to get back into it and see what happens. Nope, it's still bad. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Hero Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there's still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I'm not unduly concerned. Our Mel, however, was responsible for organizing Leone's transportation and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order? Okay, well this is unfortunate, but I think I will stop because the ads are going to start in a minute and I don't want to put you guys through ads just for me to decide to stop. Hold on, I need to turn shit down. Whoops. Wow! You won't believe it, but the second I started dropping frames. That's crazy, and I knew it would happen. Yep. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It'll fix itself, I'm sure. I just closed, like, 7 tabs, because I don't know why I had, like, a bunch open. But I'm sure... Let me check... Let me make sure nothing's, like, downloading on Steam or something. No. Okay, anyway. What's up, dorks? It's me, King Evelyn. I'm back from visiting my mother, and then I was home for like a week and I didn't stream because I got back on Tuesday and my day is Tuesday and I got back an hour and a half. Like, first of all, I wanted to be home in the middle of the day and circumstances made it so that I couldn't be home in the middle of the day. I had to be home at night. And then I was going to be home with enough time to stream for you guys, and instead of the regular 4 hours it takes me to get home, it took me 5.5 because this is Canada and there was snow on the highway and like accidents, but I wasn't in an accident. I just had to like literally park with my hazards on the highway waiting for, I guess, things to get settled so that I could continue driving. And then when I got, like, just to the entrance of my city, wouldn't you know it, another accident. A guy had, like, spun out and was, like, perpendicular in the lane, but without his hazard lights on or anything, so you don't really see it until you're right there, and you're like, oh, whoops, gotta get in the other lane there so I don't hit you, idiot. Mini buffering segments? Yeah. My frames are garbage, that's why. Because I've already dropped 5,000 frames, so... I'm sure it'll be fine. Once I load into the game, it'll be fine, right? Yeah, I'm up to... This is insane. This is fine. I'm up to 6,000 frames. It just needs to load, and it'll be fine. It'll be okay. We'll wait until we get into the game, and we'll see if it runs, like, at all. If it's lagging out on my end like it did last time, then I'll switch games to, like, Let's School. I'm sure my computer will be able to handle Let's School. Well, I'm loaded in and still dropping frames, it seems. Oh, we've evened out. So let me try to talk to this guy, and if it takes 8 years to load up... Oh, okay, it should be good. To the west of here, you'll find the Tamtara Deepcroft. To the east, the Mirror Planks. Both fall under the Woodwhaler's jurisdiction, so be sure to comport yourself respectfully should you pay either site a visit. What was I doing? Sure wish I knew. Anyway, so I'm sure we all know that I had COVID before Christmas, and I was sick with that. And then I went on my Christmas vacation, and I was, like, kind of fine. Like, I still had the cough, but I was fine. And then I got back home from my Christmas vacation, and I was terribly sick again, but not COVID, just secondary otherwise sick. And then I got better again, right? Well, I had to shovel yesterday, and whatever was left in my chest has moved, and now I have a cough again, even though I was fine. So, my life is so cool and awesome, and I'm gonna be sick until I die, it seems. Okay, I super don't remember what this quest is for, but I'm where I should be. Yes, what troubles you, my dear? Yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamtara Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of my elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. Agony about cough added because of potential delay. Actually, that's really nice of you, and you should continue to do that for me. That's really good, so I don't have to wonder. I'm seeing a little sprout there, and it's making me curious, so we're gonna check that out before I go finish off this quest. Coward. What are you? How do I put this back? There we go. I stopped here because I was curious, but I'm not, like, seeing anything that would explain why the... Is there something above that would explain those badges? There's not really anything here. Thank you, Ray. Every time I play this game, I've, like, waited far too long to play it, and I have to remember where everything is. Below? I do say that about most games, you're right. You know what game I didn't say that about? Lightning Returns. You bear a message from Hera Leone. An evil presence in the Deepcroft? That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell for now? From now? 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. This is a lance. This is secretly a lance, so it's mine. And you know what? I will say, this game is giving me good vibes. And lucky me, I definitely started in the city for me, because I like the wildlands in Lightning Returns. But it doesn't quite have my attention like Lightning Returns did yet. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nafika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remain strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keitha at Bent Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. What are the light cones? The light cones are the cards, right? Do you even have welds? You don't, right? Lumber Toad. Oh my god. Stop just taking it, please. Good Scott, my boy. Can you target who you're supposed to target? The light comes are the cards. I do not have wealth. Oh, whoops. I have welt. Yeah, I'm also interested in the later classes. But how long is it gonna take to get there? I mean, I've yet to even get to a place where I can travel, you know? How long do you have the sprout for? When does that go away? When does the game decide you're no longer a newbie? You would play the game, but then you would have to stream. Well, you're gonna have to buy the subscription again eventually. So... you have another account you could be playing also. You have a delivery for me? Oh wait, she was like southern. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path of the mirror planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if my chocobos are safe at night. It does. If we're ever in need of adventurers' skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. Sure thing, Keitha. No. Oh, please, gods, no. Leia's egg. Elias, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg? Sorry. Are you sure the chocobos will lay another? God, you do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Okay. You will help me, won't you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you've got a solo one and the one with me. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every ilm of the stable once more, just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. The others. Sure thing. Hello there, adventurer. And welcome to Bent Branch Meadows. What can I do you for? Nothing. Who am I supposed to ask about this? ask the others, and it's people halfway across the damn map. There we go. A chocobo egg has gone missing? Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Ellison fellow. Didn't recognize his face, seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? A lot of the quests are blah blah go get this and bring it to me or something. Someone else, I don't know if that changes though. Yeah, they sure are. That's what I'm doing. Bringing things. Okay. Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luculot. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Who was that with the chocobos, indeed? Let me in. Yes. See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lad. A man it was, running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft. Huh? You say an egg was took? Then I'd say that there was your culprit. Why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Sprout is permanently removed after completing Shadowbringers and having 300 hours of playtime. Oh my god, that is so much. Whoa! There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this is no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me you are dealing with someone very well versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Uranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luculot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail, or the why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. You may work wonders with our birds, but acts of dare and do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he is working alone in this. Alright. Should I pick up that quest on my way? No, I'm busy. I just want to get to a place I can travel. Okay, what am I seeing you for? Speak with Emblem. Good day to you, sir. What can I... Ah, you wish to know about the auctions? Very well, allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. And so, the Seedseer Council and the Order of the Twin Adder here, with the blessing of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. To proceed with the quest where the heart is, you may visit any residential ward within the lavender beds. Okay. Are you both new quests, or are you part of an old one? Because I don't want to start any new quests. Skipper? Go to specified ward. Each of the 3 nations has established a residential district wherein like-minded adventurers can establish a base for their activities. 3 nations. You hear that, Ray? There's more than just where we are. Residential district divided into wards. 60 plots of land each. Room in apartment buildings. Estate halls and apartments can be customized by installing fixtures and furnishings. More information on housing can be had by speaking with the resident caretaker. I suppose I just don't understand. Well, I know more places exist, but I don't know if I read that wrong, but it seems like there are 3 starting places. Not just 2. I'm like shrimped up. I'm actually like so shrimped right now. Something about playing... maybe I need to lower my chair. Something about playing this, it has me literally hunched in. Like... Okay, this is nice. Speak with the serpent recruit. Yeah, we all know. Let me just... Huh. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you come at the behest of a Gridanian woman. I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auctions. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. Should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Okay. The music kind of goes hard, not gonna lie. Markets. Whoa. You can just enter people's houses? That's crazy. Uh-huh. Right. Who is the resident caretaker? housing enthusiast. Hello. Happy birthday to your mom. Bonne fête. Hope it was good. Oh, I like housing. That is to say, I like it. I roam this fair land, fairest, touring all the adventurer settlements. You might say I'm a flat spotter or a housepeoper. You're the one who cooked. What did you make her? Oh, one of us, are you? A fellow housekeeper? Very good. You must talk to the resident caretakers, then. Connections are everything in this proclivity. I'm looking for the resident caretaker. Now, this one might be my favorite residential area right now. The lavender beds. Such a relaxing area, don't you think? I've had a rather stressful few years, to be honest. The quiet life in Gridania, among the trees. Okay, bye, dork. Housekeeper? Yeah, he's a housing enthusiast. Were you not listening? That's a retainer. Oh, resident caretaker, I see you. You're not getting away from me. Bruschetta and diverse drinks for appetizers, Asian fondue for main course. Interesting. Resident caretaker. Oh my god. Her very welcome. In the event you are divested of your property, we shall collect your furnishings for safekeeping. Those which may be safely removed, that is. Furthermore, should the property in question be an estate, you may claim indemnification of 4/5 the plot's value. However, pray understand that we offer these services only as a courtesy and for a limited time. I don't need all that. Kato's parents, but no Kato. Alright, good. Interesting. Purchasing land. Land may be purchased on a first-come, first-served basis or by lottery. Can confirm. Housing lottery. Private buyer must have at least one class at level 50. Huh. Well, I guess I have to be a little bit stronger then. I'm only level 16 right now. Made his dad drunk. I'm also not sober. Bruh. It's not even your birthday. Why are you making another guy's dad drunk? SMH my head, bro. I hope it takes me right back to where I was. It did. Okay. You were the bartender, it's not your fault. It's explicitly your fault as the bartender. Ow, my bones. I think you need to take your serve right course, man. Being the bartender makes you at fault. You're supposed to judge the sobriety of the person that you are serving. But also, well, is Kato's dad staying over, or is Kato's dad leaving your house? That changes things. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the lavender beds? Oh, adventurers only. Is that so? Well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gridania to attract capable individuals like yourself. I'm sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables filled with my beloved chocobos. I suppose I, like, unlocked the area, but I literally just did that quest for, like, pebbles. Can I get up there? Probably not. Probably not. Thought you'd be too swole to drink. What's going on here? This is wrong. Map. 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 I'm trying to go... Okay. It's alright, guys. I know what's going on. Happy stream. That's what's going on. Oh, right. That's my name. Bro forgot his own name. That's crazy. Whoa! Mods! I don't want that message in my chat. Do me a favor, chat, and don't get too, like, into each other in chat, alright? Flirt on your own time. Magicked bones? Well, I have to stab the magicked bones. Yeah, let me catch up on the chat there. Sorry. Oh, I appreciate your apology. I literally will walk in the forest with Ray. I do not care. Uh-huh. And Ray tried his best. It seems. More in a Jake Paul way. I think you mean Logan. I don't know. This bro's trying to join a party with me, guys. Like, sorry. I'm playing this game solo. He seems to be having trouble with a literal firefly, guys. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Chat, where the hell am I going? I'm just a little not at all sure. What a nuisance you're being right now. So actually Jake Paul and Logan Paul are gonna fight soon. Just a thing I know. Sorry. Suppose I have to fight everything that's been coming after me. Okay, duty calls. Commence battle for Leia's legacy. Level sync is in effect. Okay. You can't... there's a delete button literally right next to it. Maybe you don't have that perm. I've caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. This guy's name is Jeremy, but messed up. Janremy Blackheart. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Lukalot. Who in Helllone's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Well, joke's on you, my name is Janremy. And I'm gonna cause yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling, and bring me that damned egg. Alright, Janremy. You'll not have Leia's egg, Kupo! Okay. Ugh, he's tougher than he looks. Oh my god, guys, I'm tougher than I look. You're winning, Kupo! Don't jinx me, Kupo. You'll feel this one, you obstinate cur. Look out! He's up to something extra nasty, Kupo! Alright, well, I killed Janremy. I guess I have to kill his friends now. Wasn't sure if you were talking about King in this game or me and my depression. LOL. It's probably me. How much did you play, Ray? We're also in different areas, so it's like hard to tell. Thank you, Kupo! What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luculot would be very happy to see you, Kupo. Alright, Dynamite, you bitch. Stop trying to fight me. I mean, in the previous stream, you did the cutscene. Oh, is your solo one, did you start in Gridania in that one? I see. I did not know. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried there for a bit. It's good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me. It couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? Could be, aye. One of 'em saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in a part of the woods what we now call the Standing Courses that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yalm in front of me from all the smoke. Well, nigh giving up hope I had. Then, all of a sudden, a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smouldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be that that Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? You have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Lucalote wants to give you a little something for your troubles. A little something for my troubles? Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. And yet, I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Ad break is coming in a minute. Well, I don't need that. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that XIV dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelveswood with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they choose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Exalt to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelveswood. And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much-talked-about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Mune. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Please make all haste, he says. Let's see if I can. Well, lucky me, my antivirus did not find any threats. Who was I supposed to go to rent a chocobo again? You know, maybe it's the big chocobo on the map. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Gridania. Welcome back from ads. Here is what I did. I took a chocobo to come back to the starting area. Because I'm supposed to see Mother Miyun. But, she's not here, is she? Kinda seems like she just didn't load in. Oh, there we go. She loaded in. And maybe I will hydrate, Ray. What are you gonna do about it? Hello there. Word of your tireless efforts at Bent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folks here have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter? From Lucalot. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. You can't call her slurs. Whoa, level up. So I think what I would like to do is... I feel like I have a Lancer quest that I haven't done. Let me go check. It would just probably be best to do any class quests I still have before I continue the main story. Hello, Yuane. Ah, I swear you I have gained an ilm around the arm since we last spoke. It is plain you have not been idle. In our previous lesson you learned the Lancer's definition of courage, and how you might go about tempering its two aspects. Today we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. I see you have come prepared for battle. That is well. Your next trial will place you in the midst of a throng of enemies. In such a situation, one may be attacked from any direction, making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? Will your composure hold when the odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Should you overcome this trial, what courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. I would have you travel to Naked Rock, where the Annals claim dominion. At the summit of the rock is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you are to reach your destination, you will need to negotiate a path through whole packs of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes. To strive into the midst of so many would ask much of any lancer's courage, but given time and no small amount of perseverance, I am confident you will prove equal to the task. Courage of Stone. Obtain the Stone of Courage at Naked Rock. Wherever that is. Do I know? No. Let's, I gotta use my... map doko. How do I... There we go. Whoa. Naked Rock. Amber Scale Rock. Naked Rock. Found. Okay. Chocobo Porter, but again. How long has it been? An hour 15, which means an hour. Because my starting soon screen is like super long. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. That wasn't that hard, honestly. Congratulations! You have obtained the false Stone of Courage. You heard me right. False. What does that say about your courage, I wonder? Ha, but where are my manners? My name is Folks. We had the pleasure of meeting at the Lancers Guild, if you recall. On that occasion, I turned my weapon upon you, and you betrayed not a hint of fear. It was in that instance that I sensed you were unlike the others, that you had promise. And so, to the present, in its current state, the trial in which you are engaged, if trial it may be called, makes a mockery of the Lancer's art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I have taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location. It now resides in the depths of Spirithold, under the guard of fell fiends. A far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you will agree. Whether or not you attempt to retrieve the stone is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild and bemoan the world's frightfulness to the many brave souls who cower there. Ywain will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet know that a lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Okay. Bye-bye, Annals. Oh no, fall damage. I've, like, already been in here, right? I'm pretty sure I came here when I was under-leveled. I am 6 or more levels above what I need to be. Why can I not attack? I feel like we've been pretty accomplished today, wouldn't you say? Alright, well. I will say, I don't know about the targeting in this game. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But also, it's definitely my fault and I can do better. Okay. Time to go see Ywain. How to get back to Ywain? Am I where I should be? I hope so. So you have returned. Tell me, were you able to obtain the Stone of Courage? Yes, this is indeed the stone, though it is in rather worse condition than when last I saw. What happened at Naked Rock? The Lancer who but recently threatened you moved the stone to Spirit Hold? Not content with trespass and slander, the brazen fool now meddles with our training? 7 hells! This is not to be borne. Listen well, though I do not doubt you know better. My duty as Guildmaster compels me to state the obvious. Heed not that man's words. That a Lancer's courage can only be forged in the midst of great danger is vainglorious tripe. As you have already learned, a Lancer's courage is the product of composure and resolve. Be under no misapprehension. Watchfully navigating the Annals territory served to temper your courage in a manner that blindly braving the terrors of Spirithold did not. As you continue your training, pray keep the lessons of this trial close to your heart. Before you return to your adventuring, there is one more thing I would tell you. In recognition of your unwavering efforts in the trials thus far, I hereby grant you leave to join other guilds. Naturally, you must seek the permission of the relevant guildmaster before commencing your training. Gridania is home to a great many guilds beside our own. If you consider combat your calling, the archers and conjurers have a strong presence in our nation. Should you crave a more peaceful pastime, you may alternatively consider joining the leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. While there is something to be said for broadening one's horizons, it is also important to maintain focus. Always bear this in mind. As your guildmaster, I would naturally prefer you first master the Lancer's art. Rest assured that there will be time enough to take up another discipline when you have done so. Yet whatever path or paths you choose to walk, I look forward to seeing you realize your obvious potential. Okay, green, gross. Blood red. But it's a helmet, so I bet it looks bad. Does it not appear? I guess it just doesn't appear. Well, mayhaps that one then. Try on. Ugly. Try on. Ugly. We'll take that, I guess. Armory unlocked. You now have access to the Armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Well, I've played MMORPGs before, so if I want to switch classes, I will do so. Guildmaster Ywain urgently needs you to travel to the East Shroud in his stead. I urgently require your help. Scarcely a bell ago, our old friend Folks paid us another visit. seemingly intent upon reprising the performance he gave on the day of your first meeting, as on that occasion he raved till the air was thick with slanders, declaring every soul who met his gaze more craven than the last. This time, however, not all ears were deaf to his myriad provocations. It seems one of our younger members took offense at his words and demanded satisfaction of the rogue. The two have since departed to duel in the East Shroud. Had I been on hand, I would have forbidden such folly and rebuked the lad for letting pride cloud his judgment. Alas, I learned of it too late, and the boy is gone. All we can do now is ensure that the hot-headed fool does not come to lasting harm. I would have departed in pursuit of the pair ere you came, but my duties keep me here. That is why I turn to you now. Pray go to the East Shroud in my stead and watch over our comrade. Quest accepted. I think Mother Miyun had a quest, right? I believe that she did. She does. To guard a guardian, that is my next main scenario quest. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Luculot's observations, the XIV have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in this ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Please see this letter to the hands of Bolord Lewin, at the seat of the first bow in Quiver's Hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly. Quest accepted. Alright. Well, I believe that that is where I will end tonight. Mostly because I don't know if you have noticed, but I have noticed that my reading ability is taking a hit. And I'd rather just end it before it gets any worse. Also, I feel like we accomplished quite a bit. The next thing we're doing, a dangerous proposition and to guard a guardian, and kind of both seem like important things, so we'll do them next time. You haven't noticed? Are you like saying that, or are you saying that sarcastically? Anyway, I think we'll end here for today. What time is it? I feel like I doubt that anyone else is live, but let me check. You know where you guys are going. That's right. To Simon. I'll see about tomorrow. Now that I've gotten back to streaming, it wasn't so bad. I could probably could probably do it tomorrow. But if not, I will definitely see you Tuesday. And then who knows through the week? Honestly, I have my work schedule for the next, like, 8 weeks, and they're pretty normal hours. Anyway, thanks for coming. See you next time. Have fun with Simon.